the 6 dimensions of Hofstede's culture differences. Individualism, it's the tendency to speak up, assert, and pursue one's needs, rights, opinions. Filipinos are not individualists. We are a collective society. Clannish, we're group-oriented. We tend to defer to the group's decision. Even the choice of where to eat during lunch, because Filipinos love to eat lunch in groups. Where do we eat? And we ask each other, it's up to you. What are you going to order? Whatever you're ordering, I'll order that too. When I was still working with global organizations, we've had visitors who come from Europe and the United States. And they would just ask, where's the nearest Starbucks? And they will go alone. The impact of this individualism dimension is that Filipinos may communicate in less courageous ways. If I would like to tell my manager, let's start the meeting, but because my manager is my manager, I can't command my manager. I can just ask, what time is it? That's a question. But that implies, hey manager, shouldn't we be starting the meeting? Or worse, it can be a hint. Filipinos love giving hints. It's already 5 minutes past 10. Again, the command there is let's start the meeting. But since I cannot tell my manager what to do, I will deliver a hint. Please beware. When you work with Filipinos, they might be giving you hints. So you either decode it or you tell the person, so what do you mean? Oh, you have a next meeting. Oops, I didn't know. I forgot. So please, don't just take the Filipinos' communication at face value. Please probe and then ask them what they meant. The tip here is to encourage Filipinos to give commands. But they will say, we're not comfortable. Then you add please. Even if I tell you, please start the meeting now, it is still a command. When you're also talking to a Filipino, please do not forget that please and the kindly. Without it, you become bossy. Or you may encourage Filipinos to use the obligation statement. An obligation statement differs with a command because a command is, Louis, start the meeting now. Obligation is, Louis, let us start the meeting now. Filipinos are very comfortable with the we and the us. Remember, being very group-oriented. And at the least, I encourage Filipinos, whenever they're speaking to their managers, politely suggest. So encourage your people, suggest, recommend, and propose. At the same time, be ready that their suggestions might also be met with resistance. Filipinos value SIR. It's short for smooth interpersonal relations. They always check on the opinion of others. What do you think? No, what do you think? What do you want? It's all up to you. I'm good with what you have. We order in a restaurant and people will say, I'll just have what he's having, right? And not make an individual decision. We also rarely challenge people openly. And we speak less in meetings to avoid conflict, confrontation, and rejection. Remember the hiya value.